Ma'am, do you have a moment? I'm Haruma Abe, 26. I work in sales at a manufacturing company called Low Quality Makers. I visited several clients, but it seems your products are not selling well. I was thinking we could do something to raise your sales. At this rate, our contracts might be cut. I talked to my department head about the issue, but...
It must be the store's fault that our products aren't selling. They complain, but they put in our products, so our product can't be the problem. You focus on sales. Don't think about anything else.
Yes, ma'am. Opinions from us were always pushed aside. The managers in this company only took orders from the higher-ups. One day, I was called out by Chief Tepe Miga.
My daughter, Teruna, has taken a liking to you. Go get dinner with her or something.
This was the order that was given to me. Terune also worked at this company, and I'd seen her before. I've never talked to her before, though. Also, I heard she was bad at her job, and it was most likely nepotism that she got in. You
don't want to? A lowly employee like you is being choosy. This company has changed. I should tell your supervisors in HR to train their employees properly.
Chief Miga told me that I'd be uncomfortable at work if I don't do as he says. I apologize. If it's okay with you, I'd love to have dinner with your daughter. I was not allowed to decline, so I accepted. A few days later, Teruna and I went to a restaurant in a department store.
Can we switch the soup to chowder? We'll pay for it, so remake it immediately. In 5 minutes, please.
Teruna-san, there are other customers, so maybe we shouldn't make such requests. Teruna was your typical rich girl. She seemed to think that she could get her way as long as she paid for it. I had to keep telling her off kindly when she would make selfish remarks. After our meal, Teruna wanted to go shopping. I was pretty exhausted from the meal, but I had to go with her. I wanted to go home. I walked around the store and saw a little girl that looked scared. What's wrong? Where's your mom and dad?
Sachan disappeared.
She was probably lost. I was about to look for Teruna to take the girl to the Lost Child Center.
What are you doing? Leave that kid and take care of me.
She's lost. I want to take her to the Lost Child Center.
Huh? Why do we have to do that?
No matter how many times I said it, Teruna would just frown. Then...
Fine. You were good looking, so I liked you, but I can't go out with you. I'm telling Daddy about this.
Teruna stomped away.
Sorry.
The girl looked sad, but I wasn't gonna let her be. Oh yeah, do you like flowers?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'll give you this. I gave her a flower necklace. I won it in a raffle earlier, and it was a little toy. Then...
A flower. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. I smiled back at her. I took her hand and took her to the Lost Child Center.
No, Oni-chan stays with me.
She seemed to like me. When I tried to leave, she clung to my leg. Okay, if the nice lady says it's okay, I'll stay here. I was free today, so I got the employee's permission and stayed with her.
Thank you so much.
After the announcement was made, Hotaru's guardian, Sayuri Sugawara, came. This was Sachan. Sayuri was her aunt.
Can I have your number? My sister will want to thank you too.
It's nothing, but okay. I thought they might want to hear about her daughter getting lost, so I told her my number.
Teruna told me. How dare you insult my daughter like that?
On Monday, Chief Migo yelled at me first thing in the morning.
I'm sure someone like you will be fired soon. I hope you're excited.
If there was a legitimate reason, I'd understand. But firing someone for unrelated reasons was too much. This company is not good. Maybe I'll quit. I listened to Miga yell and thought about quitting. A few days later, Hotaru's mother, Rui, contacted me. I was at a restaurant to meet her. It was lunch on a weekday. Hotaru was at preschool. She was 3.
Thank you for taking care of my daughter. She said you gave her a present.
Oh no, I won it in some raffle. It's nothing.
It's not about the price. My daughter really liked it. I got this meal, but I still want to repay the favor. Is there anything bothering you now?
I was happy with this meal. Rui wasn't satisfied. I had her listen to my complaints about work.
So, you got in trouble because of us?
No, that's not it. My company and the higher-ups are crazy. They're done for. They don't listen to their staff, and I was thinking about quitting.
I see. Maybe I can help.
Rui held out a business card. My eyes widened. What? It said, Love Koi Goods Purchasing Department Head, Rui Sugawara. Rui was in purchasing for a large company, and the daughter of the company president. No way. Seriously?
We're recruiting right now.
Would you like to go through an interview? It'll be based on your skills though, so I can't guarantee an offer.
I'd be happy to get in for who I am. I'll apply.
Thank you. I'll be looking forward to it.
I found a possible new job. I was excited to get the job no matter what. After that, I used up all my paid days off and applied for Lovekoi. The interviews went well, and I was hired. I was able to switch jobs, and things were going well. I'm happy I got into this company. I was so excited that the supervisors actually listened to their staff.
We're known for being an easy place to work. The Sugawaras are careful about that.
Sayuri was also an employee here. She was in the same department as me. That made her a president's daughter as well.
They could do whatever they wanted with the company, but they listened to their subordinates and coworkers. I respect them for that.
I just suggested using social media to increase sales. I was surprised by how comfortable my new work environment was. Meanwhile, at Low Quality Makers,
Humph, Abe ran away. There were reports of him being unnecessarily talkative. It was good timing. We don't need employees that go against us. They just need to listen and obey.
Daddy, I'm going on a date, so can I have some money?
he smiled at his daughter. I guess the company in this family hasn't changed. A few months later, I was at the botanical gardens with the Sugawara sisters and Hotaru. Hotaru loved plants, and she loved the necklace I gave her because it was a flower. Is it okay that I'm here? This is family time.
Don't worry. You helped the company raise its sales.
Yeah, we invited you to thank you. Also, Hotaru wanted to see you.
The two of them spoke to me casually. I didn't think that video would go viral on social media. The storage box for books could be used for toilet paper. The video showcased unique ways to use certain lifestyle goods, and it got people's attention. There was increased interest in Lovekoi goods because of it, and our sales went up.
Anita, that flower is pretty. Let's go.
I'll go anywhere with you. Hotaru pulled my hand. I was happy at first, but...
Heart flower, so cute.
yeah, so cute. Children have endless energy. I underestimated her.
Let's go over there.
Wait, Hotaru.
Sorry about Hotaru.
I'm happy she likes me. Sometime later, I was exhausted. Hotaru was still full of energy. She was playing with Sayuri.
Sayuri and my parents always take care of Hotaru when I'm busy. I'm so grateful.
Hotaru's father passed away when she was young. Since then, Sayuri and their parents helped out with Hotaru when Rui was busy. Sayuri told me that you never forget to be grateful for people. You give out meal vouchers, travel tickets, and other expensive gifts.
Thanking people is a given.
You told me this. The price of the necklace doesn't matter to Hotaru. It's like that. People who receive gifts know how much the person thought about them when they got the gift. I think it's lovely that you have that sort of a relationship.
Thank you. Mommy, Oni-chan, come here.
We're coming, let's go.
Okay.
The cicadas were singing. I was happy to feel like I was part of this family.
Huh? Our contract was cut?
A year later, Low Quality Makers was in an uproar because
Yes, they didn't want to renew their contract.
a major client got their contract because the quality of the products had gone down.
Whatever, useless employees. I can't let you guys do anything. I'll go myself. Can you please rethink your contract with us?
Miga made an appointment and headed to the client. He talked to a young woman. He must have thought he could talk his way out of it, but...
This was a result of multiple rounds of discussion. We will not be changing our decision. I hope you can understand.
Rui's voice rang clear. Low quality made lifestyle goods. Lovekoi sold lifestyle goods. That meant Low Quality Maker's big client was Lovekoi. At my last job, I was not in charge of the Lovekoi account. That's why I was surprised when I found out Rui's job that day.
What? May I ask why?
Why? I have to say it for you to know? I'm sure we've told you many times. Your products and the prices don't make sense. We did not feel like you were going to improve or change. We can't keep holding on to stock that doesn't sell. That is why.
We thought about how to increase sales for low quality, but the products were fragile, hard to use, and there was no demand. On top of that, there were no plans for improvement, so we had to cut the contract.
Also, I heard, the higher-ups have the final word. The employees have no say. Maybe that's why your product quality has gone down.
After I quit, many other employees also quit. Only the sheepy were left. In the end, they were left to follow orders from higher-ups that had no idea what was going on. They couldn't make good products.
You little, acting all high and mighty. I don't know who you think you are, but don't butt into another company's business. You have your father protecting you, so you can act like that.
I accept that I was born into privilege, but I always make the effort not to abuse that power. A company can't grow if you force your beliefs on your employees. I want to support this company. My job is to respect the people who think that way.
Ha! That's all an act. No one wants to deal with a company that makes someone like you a leader. I will make a deal with you, even if you come back later.
And don't worry, I will not want to deal with your products ever again.
Mika snorted and left. But other companies also cut ties with low quality, and they couldn't get new clients. Sales kept going down.
Daddy, where's my monthly allowance?
We don't have money for that. If you have time to spew useless stuff, stop slacking and get to work.
Why did this happen? Without any money?
One day, I was about to go home.
Abe-san, a long time no see.
A familiar voice that filled me with disgust. I turned around to see Terune. A long time no see. Goodbye.
You're tough. I was thinking I could date you now.
Why are you acting like you're above me? I don't want to go out with you.
Liar. You were dying to go on a date with me.
That's not true. Your father used his position to order me around. He said you wanted to go on a date. After spending a few hours with you, I decided I will never talk to you again.
Wait! My boyfriend dumped me.
I didn't ask. Low-quality sales went down, and Terune was struggling financially. When she told her boyfriend, he said he didn't want to date her if she didn't have money, and dumped her.
Isn't that terrible? I was so hurt. You could feel bad for me a little.
Isn't that what you deserve? A selfish man was drawn to a selfish girl. That's all. If you want pity, go somewhere else. Bye.
What do you mean selfish? Of course I want someone to prioritize me. If I'm happy, I don't care about anyone else. Or what? If someone else is unhappy, I'm not allowed to be?
I was in shock. At the same time, I remember something from a year ago. You love your mom and Sachan, huh? The day we went to the botanical gardens.
Yeah, Mommy always hugs me. Sachan always smiles at me. I love being with Mommy and Sachan. That's why when I'm bigger, I'm gonna hug Mommy. I'm gonna smile at Sachan. I'm gonna work hard so they're happy.
You're gonna be a wonderful adult one day. Everyone's love was being received by Hotaru. I knew that Hotaru would be able to return that love. You're worse than a 3-year-old.
Huh?
I know you want to be happy, but you're too much. You're not the only one on this earth. The world doesn't revolve around you. I don't want some main character. I hope you find someone.
What? I was an idiot for thinking you might have changed. I don't want a rude guy like you.
Teruna left. After that, Low Quality went bankrupt. Miga was looking for another job.
If you want me to join, I need to be treated well.
I see.
He was already at a disadvantage with his age, but he kept making demands. He hasn't found a job yet. Teruna was looking for a rich boyfriend, but that wasn't going well either. Her selfishness was well known. She would ask people out and get rejected.
Why doesn't anyone understand me?
Even if someone did agree to date her, her selfish attitude was unchanging. She only saw her boyfriends as ATMs that would treat her like a princess. Rui, I've always liked you. Will you go out with me?
Thank you. I like you too. Thank you for taking care of us.
Rui and I started dating. Sayuri always teased us. When will we get another family member?
So many flowers. Are you happy when I hug you?
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Then he'll be more happy if I hug him too.
If you only think about yourself, your life won't go well. You have to try to understand others. If each person treats others with respect, the world will be a better place.
My name is Atsunobu Nagami. I'm a 24-year-old salesman working at Lovekoi Trading Company. Yes, I'll be there later. Alright, I think I might land a new client. It's my 3rd year since joining, and I'm finally getting the hang of this job. Surrounded by reliable seniors and trusted colleagues, I'm having fulfilling days. Among them, there are 2 people in this branch whom I particularly respect.
Nagima-kun, you seem to be doing well lately.
Ah, Manager Amami. One of them is my direct supervisor, Reiko Amami. Her dignified voice makes me stand up straight. Thanks to you, it looks like I'm about to secure that new deal.
That's great. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. I'm counting on you.
Yes, thank you very much. Reiko Amami is the ace of our department, despite being only 28 years old and a manager. She's the embodiment of a cool beauty, and I've almost never seen her smile. But you can sense her kindness and consideration for others in her actions, earning her the respect of the employees. Even though she's strict, she praises us when deserved, which makes me want to work even harder. I'm glad to be working under Manager Amami, and the other person I deeply respect is... Manager Tanabe, congratulations on your promotion! Best of luck at the head office! Thank you, I wish you all the best too. This person is Yoshizo Tanabe, the department head of this branch. Not only is he skilled at his job, but he's also a person everyone admires, and I deeply respect him too. Manager Tanabe has been promoted to the head office, and today is his last day at this branch.
Manager Tanabe, thank you very much for everything until today.
Amami-kun, I'm counting on you to take care of this branch. I'm sure you'll do just fine, but still.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure to live up to the expectations you've taught me to meet.
I've never seen Manager Amami with that look on her face before. Manager Amami, with a determined gaze. With her here, I believe the company would be okay. However... Later, a man was appointed as the new department head of this branch. So, replacing the previous manager Tanabe, I'm now in charge here. My name is Shuichi Maeda. I've been working as an elite at the head office until now. I'm in a different league from all of you. I won't pamper you like the previous manager, so be prepared, alright? That was the worst first impression we could have of the new department head. With this man's arrival, the situation in this branch was about to change drastically. Hey, you didn't meet your quota for this month. What's the deal?
This quota is insane. It's almost twice as much as before.
Stop whining. It's been too easy up until now. Just get 4 more clients by the day after tomorrow. And you, the big contract. Why haven't you wrapped it up yet? Get it done by next week.
There's no way I can do that on such short notice. If we rush, it could backfire and ruin our relationship with them.
Don't talk back. Remember that while you're taking your time, you're still getting paid. Manager Maeda didn't consider efficiency or employee burden at all, pushing an extremely simple principle. Simply put, to make a huge profit in a short period. That was the only policy of Manager Maeda. Sure, it's easy to say, but if it were that simple, no one would have a hard time. That's why everyone comes up with various ideas, sometimes taking detours to ensure results. Yet, the orders from Manager Maeda, who focused on short-term profit, only ended up burdening the employees. Unreasonable quotas, daily overtime, harassment of those who couldn't meet targets. In just a few months, the atmosphere at the office had drastically changed. Seeing this situation, Manager Amami repeatedly protested to Manager Maeda.
Manager, regarding the sales quotas, can't we revert them to the previous levels? At this rate, the employees can't keep up. In fact, 3 people have already left in the past few months.
The ones who can't keep up are the incompetent employees who can't bring in numbers, right?
What?
I'm fine with them quitting. You too. If you don't like it, just quit. Manager Maeda wouldn't listen to anything Manager Amami said. The working environment wasn't improving, and the performance was actually gradually worsening. To fill in the gaps, there was more overtime. The burden of those who quit under pressure was now falling on us. It's a vicious cycle. I've been working overtime for days now, but no matter how much I work, I can't meet such an unreasonable quota. Even that day, I stopped by a ramen shop after working late into the night, exhausted. I'll just eat quickly and head home. I have an early start tomorrow too. Just as I was about to sit down at the table...
That damn manager!
I heard a woman's angry voice, which made me flinch. Huh?
Excuse me. Another draft beer and gyoza, please.
Manager Amami? The atmosphere was so different from the office that I doubted it was really her. But there was no mistaking in it. It was Manager Amami.
Oh, Nagami-kun. What a coincidence. Sit here. Let's drink together.
Yes, but whoa, that's a lot of food.
It's stress eating. I can't get through this without it. My diet from last month is ruined because of this.
Perhaps quite drunk, Manager Amami started ranting in a way I couldn't imagine from her usual self.
That Maeda bastard! No wonder he got demoted from the head office. Idiot!
He got demoted?
Yeah, he caused all sorts of problems over there too, with poor performance and harassment allegations. So he got swapped out with Tanabe-san and came here. That's why he's so desperate to achieve results. He wants to get back to the head office as soon as possible.
So we've been given these insane quotas because of his personal issues.
And that's not all. He steals other people's achievements and does whatever he pleases. The employee who quit this month worked so hard on a project for months, only to have it snatched away at the end. I feel so sorry.
Manager Amami's expression shifted from anger to sadness. It was the first time I had seen her so down.
Like this. I can't face Tanabe-san. He trusted me to take care of this branch. He's the one who mentored me when I was a newbie. The place he left behind is being ruined by that guy.
What if you take this to the head office? If you tell them there's a problem with Manager Maeda?
In a year or so, the performance will decline, and the head office will take it seriously. But by then, this branch could be completely destroyed. At this rate, more people will keep leaving.
Is there anything I can do to help? I'll do anything! I want to repay Tanabe-san, whom I respect so much, just as much as you do. And I didn't want to see Manager Amami looking so defeated.
Would you really do anything?
At that moment, Manager Amami tightly held my hand and looked seriously into my eyes. Yes, as long as it's something I can do.
Then there's something I'd like your help with.
And that's how I ended up hearing a shocking plan from Manager Amami. Later, Manager Amami brought up a certain matter to Manager Maeda. What? You want to change the person in charge of SV manufacturer?
Yes. Considering the increase in resignations over the past few months, I thought I should step in to fill the gaps. In exchange, I'd like to assign Nagami-kun to take over my responsibilities for SV manufacturer.
Nagami? Can a young guy like him handle a big client like SV manufacturer?
Yes. He's still inexperienced, but he's talented. I don't foresee any issues.
But at that moment, Manager Maeda was thinking of something entirely different. SV manufacturer is the biggest deal right now. I've been dying to snatch it away from her. I never thought the chance would come like this. If it's Nagami, I can steal it at the end and claim the credit. Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Send my regards to Takahashi, the person in charge.
Yes. Takahashi-san, right? I'll pass it on.
And so, I was entrusted with this big deal, following in Manager Amami's footsteps. I'll do my best! I look forward to working with you!
Likewise. With Amami-san's endorsement, I feel assured.
Yes, so about the product we discussed. As expected of something Manager Amami was handling, the negotiations seemed to be going very smoothly. I think I can manage this. Oh no, if I let my guard down here, everything could fall apart. For Manager Amami's sake, I must secure this deal. With that resolve, I approached the negotiations with SV manufacturer. By the time 2 weeks had passed, I had gotten to know the person in charge on the other side quite well. 2 months later, when the deal was about to be finalized, I was summoned to the meeting room by Manager Maeda. Hey, Nagami. Looks like you've been working hard lately. Yes, thanks to you. I'm thinking of giving you some time off to show my appreciation. Time off? What do you mean? You've got some vacation days piled up, right? You haven't used them much recently, have you? Who's to blame for not letting me take any days off? So, how about taking a couple of days off after the upcoming 3-day weekend? You need a break sometimes. Thank you for your concern, but I have an important deal right now. Oh, don't worry. I'll take over and see it through. No, please wait. That deal was entrusted to me. Before I could finish, Manager Maeda suddenly changed his expression and yelled, "Are you rejecting my kindness? Other employees want to take a break but can't. But you've been working hard lately, so I'm letting you rest. And now you're talking back to me? No, that's not what I meant. If you get it, then go file for your vacation." With that, I had no choice but to comply. A few days later, on the day I was supposed to visit SV manufacturer, I took a vacation at Manager Maeda's instruction. And Manager Maeda was invited to lunch by an executive from the head office.
Ah, Maeda-kun, it's been a while.
Executive, it's rare to be invited to lunch by you.
I heard you're making good progress with the SV manufacturer deal. I wanted to hear more about it.
Of course. I'm scheduled to visit them this afternoon, and we plan to finalize the contract there. According to Nagami, the deal was already 90% done. It's been an easy job for me.
It must have been tough getting the negotiations to that point, right?
No, for someone like me, it's a breeze. I handled everything by myself. So, executive, if you could convey that to the folks at the head office. Just as Manager Maeda was about to say that,
Manager Maeda, I can't let that statement slide. You didn't do anything.
Manager Amami? And Nagami too? How did you? There was still Manager Amami and I. Our sudden appearance visibly shook Manager Maeda, and the executive looked at us with a puzzled expression.
You must be Manager Amami from the branch. I've heard a lot about you from Tanabe-kun. It's an honor to meet you, Executive. I apologize for interrupting your conversation. No, it's fine. So, Maeda-kun, what do you mean by doing nothing?
No, it's nothing, Executive. Hey, you two, do you think you'll get away with this? Even as Manager Maeda threatened us, we no longer felt the slightest bit intimidated by him. Most of the negotiations with SV manufacturer were handled by Manager Amami. Then, 2 months ago, she handed it over to me, and I've been charged since. But recently, Manager Maeda suddenly took over and claimed the credit.
What? Maeda-kun, is this true?
That's... Yes, that's the favor I was asked to do by Manager Amami. Me? As the person in charge of SV manufacturer?
Yes. He's been eyeing that deal for a while, looking for a chance to snatch it from me. If you've become the person in charge, he'll definitely try to take it away.
So, we'll report his misconduct to the head office.
The best person to report to would be the executive at the head office. They're an old friend of Tanabe-san, and I think they'll handle it fairly. I'll explain the situation briefly to Tanabe-san, and have him arrange a meeting between Manager Maeda and the executive. We'll expose his misconduct there. With solid evidence, the head office will have to take action. What do you think? Good plan, right?
But I'm not sure if I can handle such a big responsibility. What if the deal falls through?
It's okay, Nagami-kun. I know how hard you've been working. If it's you, I'm sure you can do it.
Manager Amami smiled gently at me as she said that. I think this is the first time I've seen such a smile from our usual cool manager. Alright, I'll give it a try. And so, the plan between Manager Amami and I was set in motion. When we told the executive about our plan, her expression grew visibly stern.
For your own evaluation, you imposed unreasonable quotas on your subordinates, harassed them, and stole their credit. Maeda-kun, it seems you haven't reflected on your failures at the head office at all. If this is true, it's unforgivable.
It's a misunderstanding, executive. They're making all this up. Those damn kids. They set me up. But it's not over yet. I'll threaten Nagami later, give Amami some kind of bribe, and get them to change their story. Even at this stage, Manager Maeda was still plotting to wriggle out of the situation. He didn't seem to have the slightest intention of admitting his wrongdoing. My apologies if my words gave the impression that I handled everything myself. It's true that Nagami-kun is in charge of SV Manufacturer, but separately, I was working behind the scenes. I thought the burden was too heavy for Nagami-kun alone, so I was supporting him from the shadows. If you ask the person in charge, Takahashi-san, they'll confirm it. Manager Maeda's desperate attempt to turn the tables. The executive, trying to remain fair, looked at us to determine the truth. It's true that not everything Manager Maeda said is a lie. I did consult with him a few times for work-related instructions. And it's likely he spoke with Takashi-san from SV Manufacturer a few times. He's probably trying to exaggerate the truth and convince the executive he's not lying, but... Congratulations on stepping right into the trap, Manager Maeda. Huh? At that moment, a woman who had been waiting at another table interrupted our conversation.
Excuse me, may I have a word?
Who the hell are you? We're in the middle of something here.
Who is she? So, Manager Maeda, you don't know who this person is?
And so what? Who the hell is she? The woman handed her business card to Manager Maeda and introduced herself.
Nice to meet you. My name is Yoshie Omine from SV Manufacturer. Manager, this is the person who has taken over the SV Manufacturer deal from Takahashi-san.
What? Since when?
Since the day I handed the responsibility to Nagami-kun. I forgot to inform you, Manager. My apologies. But that's strange. If you were really supporting Nagami-kun, or working independently with SV Manufacturer, then you should know Yoshie-san. Are you really claiming credit when you didn't even know the person in charge for over 2 months? Care to explain, Maeda-kun?
That's...
By the way, I've never met him before. I also checked with Takahashi earlier, and he said he hadn't discussed business with Maeda-san recently.
Good. With Yoshie-san pulling the last straw, Manager Maeda finally seemed to give up. The executive's cold gaze fell upon Manager Maeda, who had collapsed weakly to the floor.
It's clear who's telling the truth here. Maeda-kun, I'll inform you of your disciplinary action later.
No, please wait, executive! Ignoring Manager Maeda, who tried to plead, the executive approached me and Manager Amami.
You both did well this time. Thanks to you, we were able to expose Maeda-kun's misconduct. I'll make sure to report this to the head office. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. As Tanabe-kun said, it seems you're blessed with excellent subordinates. I'm honored.
Seeing how pleased Manager Amami was with the indirect praise from the former manager Tanabe, I also smiled at her. Manager Amami, we did it! The past 2 months, I managed to pull through thanks to your support behind the scenes.
I should be the one thanking you. It's because you trusted me and followed through that we succeeded. And if you hadn't successfully closed the deal with SV Manufacturer, the plan wouldn't have worked. That's undoubtedly the result of your hard work being recognized by them.
Seeing Yoshie-san nodding in agreement with Manager Amami's words, I felt a bit embarrassed and scratched my cheek. Afterward, Manager Maeda's wrongdoings were uncovered one after another, leading to him being thoroughly grilled in a board meeting.
Because of you, the performance has worsened. There have been many resignations and numerous compliance violations. This is absolutely unforgivable.
I'm so sorry. No matter how much he apologized, it was obviously not enough, and Shunichi Maeda was soon dismissed from the company. Meanwhile, with the strong recommendation of her subordinates and the assistant manager, Reiko was appointed as the new department head, replacing Shunichi Maeda. Congratulations, Manager Amami!
Thank you. And congratulations to you too, Chief Nagami.
I was also promoted, recognized for handling the situation and successfully closing the deal with SV Manufacturer.
This is all thanks to you believing in me and following through. So thank you again, Nagami-kun.
No, thank you! I'll follow you for the rest of my life, Manager Amami! At my worst, which slipped out in the heat of the moment, Manager Amami blushed slightly and looked at me.
Will you really stay by my side forever? As my partner?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I wonder, which do you think?
Achievements and trust aren't things you can steal from someone. They're something you build up gradually over time. From now on, I plan to nurture that bond with her as our partner, taking it one step at a time.